How long would it take to get every shiny Pokemon through breeding in Scarlet and Violet, assuming you hit odds every time? That's the question I set out to answer, and in this video, we're gonna go over my findings. For the purposes of this video, we will only be focusing on the time it takes to hatch a full batch of 5 eggs while using a Pokemon with the Flame Body ability, such as Talonflame, and we won't be including the time it takes to gather the eggs or swap out the previous batch for a new one. We'll also be covering all of the different shiny odds, those being 1 in 4096, which are the base odds, 1 in 1365 through the use of a shiny charm, 1 in 683 through the use of the Masuda method, and 1 in 512 by utilizing both Masuda method and shiny charm. Now with all of that out of the way, let's get into it. There are around 500 shiny Pokemon, including different forms, that can be acquired through breeding in Scarlet and Violet, and each of them requires a certain amount of egg cycles to be completed before they'll hatch, and these egg cycles can be broken down into 8 different groups. There are 42 Pokemon that take 40 cycles, 16 that take 35, 9 that take 30, 22 that take 25, 326 that take 20, 67 that take 15, 16 that take 10, and 2 that take 5. So all I had to do was take a single species from each group and time how long it took to hatch a full batch of 5 eggs. And what I found is that Group 1 clocks in at 3 minutes and 15 seconds, Group 2 at 3 minutes and 5 seconds, Group 3 at 2 minutes 55 seconds, Group 4 at 2 minutes 45 seconds, Group 5 at 2 minutes 30 seconds, Group 6 at 2 minutes 20 seconds, Group 7 at 2 minutes 10 seconds, and Group 8 at an even 2 minutes. Now that we have all of the information needed, we can calculate how long it would take to get every shiny Pokemon from each group. For this first example, we'll go ahead and calculate the time based on the 1 in 512 odds for Group 1, and we can do that by doing the following math. First, we'll take our odds and get rid of the 1. We'll then divide it by 5 to get the number of egg batches needed to hit odds. For simplicity's sake, we're going to round it up to the nearest whole number, which in this case is 103. We then take that number and multiply it by the number of Pokemon within that specific group and multiply it again by the time in seconds. In the case of Group 1, that's 42 Pokemon and 195 seconds. This gives us 843,570 seconds, which translates to 9 days, 18 hours, 19 minutes, and 30 seconds. We can then use this same formula to calculate the time for the rest of the groups. And if we add it all together, it comes out to a total of 89 days, 9 hours, 48 minutes, and 17 seconds. But that's just for the odds of 1 in 512. With the odds of 1 in 683, it would take 122 days, 33 minutes, and 55 seconds. 1 in 1365 odds would take 243 days, 3 hours, 45 minutes, and 15 seconds. And if you were rocking the base odds of 1 in 4096, it would take just over 2 whole years to get every shiny Pokemon through breeding, assuming you hit odds every single time. But remember, that's just raw hatching time. It's not including the time it takes to gather the eggs, swap them out of your party, eating, sleeping, or doing anything else other than playing Scarlet and Violet. And with the Teal Mask DLC right around the corner, these numbers are sure to go up a substantial amount, which is insane to think about. I hope you enjoyed and found this little experiment as interesting as I did. And if you did, feel free to leave a like, and if you really enjoyed, do consider subscribing. Also, if you're interested, I primarily make shorts centered around making custom shiny Pokemon. So if you're into that sort of thing, they are of course available on the channel. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day.